Hey guys, it's Scentsibility here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Amber Marie, and I have been on a perfume journey for the past 2 years looking for the best of the best fragrances, either in name brand, niche or designer, perfume oils, attars, or Baku, which I do have my Baku going this morning. It smells absolutely amazing up in my house. I always enjoy it. But that's not what this video is about, guys. I don't know if this is what you call the unicorn fragrance. It's something that I have been wanting really, really bad. I did not expect to get it this year because of, my husband losing his job. But not only did I get this one, I got another Roja Dove. So I'm going to go ahead and do a full review over this. Let you know what I think, how much it cost, and so forth. So, as you can see, here's the box. It is a Roja Dove Perfumes Oceana. And it is an eau de parfum. So we'll go ahead and put that back there. I don't know if the boxes have changed because it didn't come in this big, elaborate box. And maybe that's what's making Roja Dove fragrances come down in price. Now, I will tell you, if you are interested in this particular fragrance, it will run you a little less than $400 US for it. Now, the reason I wanted this so bad is because the color of the stones. I knew that in my lifetime, I wanted at least one Roja Dove perfume because the bottles are just absolutely stunning. And I wanted to make sure it was going to be something I absolutely loved. Now, I had never tested this before purchasing it, so I wasn't really sure what it smelled like, but I was definitely drawn to the colors. It's the month of my birthdays. It's also like my wedding colors. So blue or sapphires is very sentimental to me. So let's go ahead and get this beauty out of its box. I'm sure in the video that I had posted about my whole entire massive collection and how I store it, you may have, if you were paying attention, it was actually sitting on my vanity. It does come sealed up just like a regular bottle of perfume. It just doesn't have the very elaborate boxy type thing. So here it is, guys. I'm going to show you up close what a Roja Dove perfume looks like. I will say that at $400, almost $400, I don't see, unless you have the money to throw around, in my personal opinion, and you're a collector, just get one. Just get your favorite one, and that's it. Because once you own one, it doesn't matter after that, owning several. So here it is. I wanted this because, again, this summer, I was really trying to build up my summer collection. And I believe this was released last year, but somehow I just stumbled on to it this year that I just noticed it this year. I remember telling my husband that I really, really wanted this. Yeah, so you can see it. Now, I will say, I'm going to lay it on its side. It's riveted, like you feel it on the label. Almost feels like Braille. It's a very nice label. There you go. Like it's embossed. I don't know what they call that. Embossed, stamped. It's definitely raised. You feel the ripples of the waves, which is really, really cool. This is what the side of the bottle looks like. I mean, he definitely puts a lot of labeling into his stuff. I guess both sides are the same. Here is what the... Ooh, it's really hard to see it. There is writing there. It's just very hard to see. On the back of the bottle, it says, a fragrance by Roja Dove, and it says made in England. So that is why when you go onto their websites, it is in pounds, not euros. And then down here is the product number that you need to check for authenticity. Do I have it upside down? Yeah. So that's the scoop, guys. That's what the bottle looks like. It's beautiful. It's breathtaking. Now let's talk about the scent, because that's what everybody wants to know. Is this worth $400? I don't want to like slaughter Roja Dove. Let me lay the box down so I can set this up on top of it. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying this is an absolutely beautiful fragrance. Beautiful. But it reminds me of another fragrance, or should I say that it's definitely similar to it. They're on the same vibe. So this would be the second one that I found that is very unique aquatic fragrance. Now, Roja Dove, this is his first ever aquatic fragrance that he's ever done. And some of the proceeds that you pay for this bottle actually go to helping the oceans. So I definitely appreciate the fact that he's trying to give back. Hey, look, man ain't struggling with no money. He got plenty of money. So he is trying to help with the cleanup of the ocean. So if you decide to buy this particular one, there is going to be a portion going towards that. So it's just good to know. Now let's, like I said, get to the scent. The fragrance that it reminds me of, and y'all all know it's the only aquatic fragrance. I'm going to give you a hint right now. If you followed along on my channel, you know which one I'm talking about. It's the only aquatic fragrance that I've had in my collection that literally has blown my mind. And that is Xerjoff's 40 Knots. This smells quite similar to 40 Knots. In the sense that it's very aquatic-y like it, but there is a difference with this one and 40 Knots. When I first smelt this, I felt like I got more of a masculinity to it. It's not overly masculine. It's just when you compare 40 Knots to this one, 40 Knots, in my opinion, is truly unisex. This one has like a little extra masculine note to it, and I think it's more fresher. So maybe you don't like 40 Knots. This would be the one that I would say to go with, especially if you're a guy. But like I said, this is not overly masculine by no means. It just has that hint of masculinity to it. It's quite beautiful. He did a really good job of interpreting a aquatic or an Oceana fragrance, because it really does smell like you're in the ocean. There's just that freshness to it. I guess with 40 Knots, there's that green note in it that makes it feel more solar, versus this one, you pick up more on a green note that makes it really truly smell like a green. So that's the difference between the two. Other than that, they smell very, very similar. This is a very sexy fragrance, just like 40 Knots by Xerjoff. Very sexy. And I would say if I smelt this on a man, oh, let's just say thank God I'm married, because this would be bad. This is definitely one of those fragrances, in my opinion, that's really going to be a head turner. It's going to get women's attention. But you definitely need to try this one, and you need to try Xerjoff's 40 Knots to be able to determine, do you like it more of that solar vibe, or do you like it more with that freshness? Because it's that freshness that gives a little bit of the masculinity. Other than that, when I smelt this, I was like, wow, this really smells quite similar to 40 Knots. It's definitely on that vibe. And again, like I said, this is the second beautiful interpretation of an ocean. It's very luxurious. So yeah, so there is my belated birthday gift from my husband. He actually had this hiding under the bed. I did not know that. I'm surprised it came out all in one piece, because our cats like to go under the bed and tear everything up. So, but yeah. It was definitely an expensive investment, and I, again, was very surprised to get this, but I really wanted one that had the blue. So as far as the buy goes, do I think it was worth it? Absolutely. I will definitely use this. It's a lot lighter than what I expected it to be, so, you know, I really honestly thought Roja Dove fragrances were very, very strong. Even though they were beautiful, I thought they were very strong. And for an eau de parfum, this is rather light. As far as scent goes, it's moderate. It's not, hang on, I have it on. It's not super heavy. It's not beast mode, guys. It's not heavy hitter. It's just a very moderate, casual, everyday type fragrance that's definitely going to be inoffensive. And that was the only downfall to me as far as this fragrance goes. For almost $400, I would have expected it to be much stronger, at least moving more towards almost a heavy hitter for that kind of money, but it is not. It's just, like I said, a very good everyday casual wear type fragrance. Beautiful summertime fragrance. So there you have it, guys. There is my review on Roja Dove's, well, now they're calling it Roja Parfums, Oceana, and my thoughts, the cost, and just what I have noticed from just trying it. I have not actually physically gave this a full wear because we are now going into fall. But I will eventually, or like I can't even talk. I will sneak this out occasionally, even though it's not like weather appropriate, and give it a try. But like I said, if you like Xerjoff 40 knots, but you would like a little bit of a more fresher, this is the one that you are going to absolutely fall in love with. If you've never tried the two, or you want something a little less fresh, 40 knots is where it's at. And I said, I don't own 40 knots in a bottle. I have it in a perfume oil. And to me, it's a little bit stronger than this. Just a little bit. They're pretty much quite moderate fragrances. They're not heavy hitters, but they are quite beautiful, perfect summertime fragrances. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed checking out my perfume, my birthday perfume. Like, I can't even talk. And as always, guys, if you have any questions or comments about this fragrance or any fragrance, definitely put it in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, you have an awesome day and happy perfume shopping. Bye, guys.